Welcome everybody to a brand new series by me, your host Igneous Plume, and we're going to be jumping into a new video game. It's not really new, as you can see the copyright down there for 2003. It's a bit of an older. This is Mabinogi, and it is a mmorpg where you pretty much get to build your character and do pretty much just about anything that you want, given certain circumstances. So instead of me sit here and explain it to you, we're going to jump right into it. So let me finish getting logged in, and I'll be right back. Alright, and we are here. This is not a completely new account, but there are no characters on it. So we will pretty much be starting from scratch. This is a game that I've actually played for a considerable amount of time when I was younger. So we're going to jump in. Let's pick the server with the highest population, so that we might get some interaction in the process. And of course, going to be Igneous Plume, and it's not going to let me do a capital P, but that should. Yep, I figured that would be available. You get to pick from 3 different classes. You can be human, elf, or giant. Humans are well balanced all around. Elves have a high dexterity and high intelligence for magic and range attacks. Giants have high strength and high stamina for using melee attacks. I'm going to pick a human though, and obviously it's going to be a male. And we'll go up here. This is a strange little game where your character will actually have different ages between age 10 and 17. Well, actually, 10 is being the youngest, and your character will actually age up until level 20, and you can see differences in the age. But then it will still age past level 20, or age 20. You just won't see a difference anymore, and you will stop getting stat bonuses, because each time you age up on Saturdays, and each time, see right here where it says every year, that's actually every week, every Saturday afternoon. So let's hit next. Since I am not this, I will admit right off the bat, this is a pretty heavy pay-to-win game, but just about everything is cosmetic, and it's really not necessary. I think I'm going to go with this hair. Hair's red, just like on my other series. Oh, I don't remember what color my eyes are. That's weird. Yeah, we're going to go with those, and we'll pick blue. How's that sound? And we like that face. Let's go with that face. And, ooh, he looks sickly. Still looks sickly. Still looks sickly there, but not that one. That looks like a normal color. And most of these look funny, so I'm going to go with that one. And we'll create Igneous Plume on the Alexina server. Sorry, I can't spell. Can't read. Alright, so let's jump into the game and see what's going on. Alright, so this is going to be, we'll start off obviously in the tutorial stuff, so ignore that for a moment. Cumulative level is under 1,000. Got some gifts. That's right, they try to bring in new characters pretty hardcore in this game by giving out gifts and stuff. So in this game, you move around by clicking on with the mouse. That's how you move. You can rotate, you can scroll in, you can scroll out, and you click on NPCs to talk. Beautiful girl stands before you in elegant black dress. Her deep azure eyes reminds you of an endless blue sea. Her pale skin and flowing white hair appear almost otherworldly, and is very more detailed than I remember it being. Hello there. Are you Igneous Plume? You are Igneous Plume, right? My name is Neo, and it is my duty to lead pure souls like yours to the land of Erinn. I hope I pronounced that right, because that's how I've always pronounced it. You must be disoriented from your trip through the soul stream. Is there anything I can help you understand? You're right, I'm very disoriented. Last time I checked, I was in a very blocky world, and I was building a castle. Is there anything? I'll do this real fast, and you can pause the video and read it if you want. Maybe I should read it all. So, where am I? You're in the soul stream. Whenever a soul from another world wishes to enter Erinn, they must pass through here first. We call those who come from other worlds Miletians. Again, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Or Miletians? I like Miletians more. Soon, Miletian, I will send you to Erinn to begin your adventures. What is there to do in Erinn? In Erinn, you can do whatever you wish. You can battle giant dragons, explore dungeons, grow strawberries, even participate in fashion shows. You can fish, fight wyverns aboard hot air balloons, joust, visit hot springs, search for ancient relics, and so much more. It makes me happy just thinking about all the different things you'll discover in Erinn. It makes me happy, too, to think about it. Some time ago, adventurers discovered this land called Iria, and others even conquered Belvast Island between the continents. Now, these places have become home to adventurers like yourself, Igneous Plume. You could go to Tier... Now, this is a word I've always had a problem with. Tier Cronail, or Chonail. Tier Toenail. No, that's not what it is. I'll just call it Tier in Ul'dah now. But you should try catching a boat from Ul'dah and crossing the ocean to Iria or Belvast Island. Ooh, this is a lot of reading. What kind of adventures will I have? That depends entirely on you, Igneous Plume. You can create an idealistic life. Fishing, crafting, farming, and singing town square, playing music you've composed, and selling goods you've crafted. You could charge headfirst into danger, helping residents around Erinn as they struggle against dangers much bigger than themselves. In between, you could participate in limited time events that celebrate holidays from your world and other special occasions. It's really up to you. You have the freedom to pursue anything that interests you. And last one. Me? My name is Neo Prioridee. That's a weird name. It's my duty to guide souls like yours to Erinn. There was once a time when... Neo smiles. No, never mind. Forget I said anything. It wasn't important anyway. Was there anything else you want to ask? And finally, we're done through all this. So no, we're done. We're going to end the conversation. Igneous Plume, you have the freedom to do whatever you wish in life, but having a goal will make life more meaningful, don't you think? This goal is also known as the talent. Also known as the talent will help you to specialize in specific skills. It will also grant bonuses to related stats. So now we can pick our class, pretty much, and there are quite a few. The hero talents here are you have to pay for, so we won't be dealing with those. But you do get to pick these, except for this one, apparently. Must birth once before you can make this your active talent. That's kind of weird. So, see that I've done this before, and they're starter talents. This is a brand new character, so we're going to go close combat. That's always a fun and exciting way to go. Eventually, though, we'll do more stuff. Wow, I thought I turned this music down. It decided to just ignore that, though, so let's just choose a talent and stop that. You've selected Close Combat as your active talent. Take the time to test out your new skills when you reach here. There are many talents to choose from. If you don't like the one you've chosen, you can try a new talent once you learn how to rebirth. And we'll get into that later. Look for Chief Duncan when you arrive in Tier. I've also gotten you some supplies to help you on your way. May I hand you bread, a traveler's guide, and some soul stones. Use the traveler's guide if you ever find yourself lost or confused, and good luck on your adventure. The world is waiting for you to make your mark. Blah, 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 blah. Bye, Neo. We'll see you again later. And welcome to this podunk little town where everybody has to begin. Now, like I said, I've played this a little bit before, and sometimes this game can be a little grindy, much like Minecraft. Probably even more so than Minecraft sometimes. But I obviously won't be showing much of the grindiness on there. I'm going to try and make this into like a let's play of the storyline mostly, maybe some side quests also that have interesting plot line. Maybe a little bit, you know, so people give you the idea of how. I'm just going to turn the sounds down completely. Let's see, because that's going to get annoying. Oh, the sounds are down. Oh, here we go. Sound effects. Let's go about halfway for that one. Because that's just entirely too loud. I'm sure it's going to blow everybody's eardrums out. Alright, so obviously we got this arrow and a dude with his question mark above his head. Oh, look, it says Duncan above his name, so that must be who we need to go and visit. Elderly man watches over the town with a soft, confident gaze, while his leathery skin and gray hair are indicative of his long life. His eyes retain a youthful twinkle. When he speaks, his voice resonates with gentle authority. I do not remember this game being so descriptive. Duck reads over Neo's letter. Another Miletian. I'm always glad to meet a friend of Neo's. Duncan folds the letter in half, puts it in his pocket. So, you're Igneous Plume. I'm Duncan, the chief of this town. Welcome to Tyr. Ah, it appears you've got a quest that needs to be completed. Let me show you how. And now we'll see how to do it. Press the Q button and it pulls up the quest menu. And then you press the complete button and you've completed the quest. I pressed the button. Are you sure you pressed the button? It's possible the quest menu is already open, so try pressing it again. I did that. Oh, here we go. If you complete the quest, you need to press the complete button to receive your reward. You must do this for every quest, otherwise it'll sit in your quest window forever. Now go on, press the complete button. We got some experience points. Shouldn't we be getting another quest? We should be. Alright, the music's gotta go. Well, I don't know, we'll see how it sounds in the recording. So... oh, there we go. Now we got another quest. So let's see. Control tutorial. Talk to Duncan and Tyr. Ooh. First things first, we need to know the mouse controls. Blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to read all of this because it's just tutorial stuff. This is really not that interesting. Got some extra inventory space. Oh yeah, this is your inventory down here. You see, it'll be in a it's in a grid like this, and each item takes up so many spaces in the grid. It's not weight-based. It's similar to Minecraft, only all of Minecraft's items only take up one slot. Is that right? Yeah. I think I would know. And then you get little bags like this sometimes, and you can open them up, and they give you extra inventory, which can be extremely helpful because your inventory, like any other game, will fill up quickly. Did I get a quest that I need to complete? I did. And then you also have these extra inventory slots here. Oh, we got an ability point. I'll go over that in a second. You have these extra inventory slots here. These here, the me inventory can only hold items that, see, are specific to your character. There are certain upgrades and things of that nature that'll change it to where that item can only be used by this character. And then your VIP inventory is a paid service, along with the style tab as well, which you do get some free ones. Oh no, you don't. Never mind. I don't know. If I get some free ones, we might use it, but I'm not paying for it. And then you got some other things here that we'll go over, but we just got another quest. The Fomor threat. Talk to Duncan and Tyr. Igneous Plume, correct. I hope you're enjoying the sights and sounds of Ul'dah. Sadly, this peaceful land is not what it once was. The monsters we call Fomors were once sealed in the dark, but now Duncan places a firm hand on your shoulder. They test the limits of our borders every day. It's only a matter of time before they break the seal entirely. When they do, a war will come to our peaceful land, and we must stand together to face it. Now the time for all races is to set aside our petty differences and work together as one. Duncan's eyes soften. I'm sorry to burden you with an old man's worries. Go out and enjoy the world. And we got a level up from this one. And 5. I don't remember getting that. Anyhow, obviously, like any other RPG game, you get experience and then you eventually level up. And then in this game, the way it works, of course, you get stat boosts from leveling up, but you also get this here that's called ability points, AP. And you put those ability points towards your numerous skills that we don't have. We've got 1. And there's a bunch of stuff here that we'll get around to eventually. Properly equipped. Talk to Duncan again. All the tutorials are just you standing here pretty much. Oh, I'm glad you stopped by. You're going to need a few things to keep you safe, and my good friend Master 10 left a weapon behind. Maybe it would work for you. Accept weapon. Open your inventory with the I key and put the weapon I gave you into your main hand slot, the one in the far left. That should give the Fomors a fright. We'll complete the quest, and now we unlocked our talents. Got some more ability points and stuff. Really, just this beginning thing is just kind of us standing here. And we did get a skill. Oh, we got a couple of skills from just equipping that weapon. So this is getting pretty long, so let's run out here and I'll show off the fighting a little bit. I gotta get my hands in the right place. I keep thinking I'm playing Minecraft. Let's equip some skills. We'll just do all of them that we've got up here so far. Only some of then it also shows you if they're passive or if you can actually use them, and then what each one kind of explains what each one does there. I'll show you real quick. This is the smash skill, and it pretty much just lets you deal extra damage. Oh, we got another quest though. Combat and you. We're gonna go talk to Duncan again. This first episode may not be very interesting. I'll probably do a lot of recording and be cutting and pasting, and well, maybe not so much pasting, but be cutting a lot of the useless parts out. And the music will be a test on this one. We'll see if I get any copyright problems. As you have a weapon, you must learn to fight with it. Skills are the keystone of combat. You can learn from the books or even by just fighting monsters. There are 2 types of skills, active and passive. Active skills will need to be activated manually, while passive skills will automatically increase your abilities when you learn them. Simple enough, yes? The quick bar on the top left is the fastest way to access your skills. Z key, blah, blah, blah. Time you took on this challenge in person, take care of the young brown foxes that are harassing the town chickens. Those foxes will be quite agile, but they also are very weak. The smash skill will be especially effective, which we just saw a minute ago. So now we can actually go over here and do some fighting if I hadn't jumped the gun a little bit. And as you can see, not all quests will be done with one thing. So we had to talk to Duncan on the first step, and now we need to defeat 5 brown foxes or 5 young brown foxes. And to be honest, just like the skill, or just like Duncan said, you can do smash, but you can also really just click and you'll do a regular attack, and it works the same way. So we just need to kill 5 of them. Oh, and they do drop items too, like that little blah blah blah, like this little HP 10 potion, and then you get a small gem, and then the brown fox Fulmer scroll, which we'll use for something else later. Let's finish killing these real fast. Come on. There we go. Complete. Didn't get another quest though. But as you can see, the way these skills are actually raised is you use them. Let's see if we how do I do it again? Is it shift? Nope. Control? Nope. It shows it up here. Down at the bottom in the white text, it says use the skill successfully 92 times, get a critical hit with smash 10 times, and that will activate, or that will train the skill so that it'll be better. So your skills don't just, while they do get better by using them, you have to use them in a specific way to actually be able to train them. Now, what's this up here? I didn't even see it. Try using windmill against groups of enemies. Once you activate windmill stats, left click on the ground to let your feet fly. This one is a cool ability, I have to say. It's probably one of the most useful ones that you'll get in the game. If I can remember how to activate it. And you do like this windmill attack, and it's a area of effect. Anything in range will get attacked. And there are cooldowns on your skills. Changes via the skill. You can look up at the top and see that each time I activate the skill, it turns black, and then the shade slowly gauges off. Looks like we had a quest. I didn't notice that we got fighting groups. Defeat 5 brown foxes or 5 young brown foxes. And then we go talk to Duncan again. Surprise! And the point of this skill, fighting groups, would have been to use windmill. So there's nothing quite like windmill for dealing with groups of monsters. Try it out on groups of foxes and see how powerful it can be. And then we talk to him again. Duncan smiles, but his eyes blah blah blah. Duncan smiles, but his eyes betray a mischievous twinkle. And so returns the brave warrior. Our chickens are safe, though our other livestock could use your expert touch. Perhaps you could save our sheep from the wolves that seem to find them so delicious. Wolves should be in the grasslands south of town near the Moon Gate. Got it! The wolves are very aggressive, but I've granted you the counterattack skill. Activate it when you see them getting ready to attack. Wolves are fiercer opponents than foxes, but time your counterattacks correctly and you should be able to beat them. Finish the conversation. Did I level up again? We did. Yeah, we're level 4 now. Well, it shows it down here at the bottom. So to the south of town, as you can see up here, we've got a map. So, and it also shows you off in the distance the direction of where our quest is. Now you'll see that we've actually got 2 quests, but one of them is storyline quests for much later in the game. The way this game works is really it's broken down into chapters. I think there are 4 or 5 at this point. And the chapters can kind of be done out of order, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do them in order so that we get all the storyline in exact order. And there are plenty of things that we'll see that I'm not going to explain yet, mainly because there's too much stuff going on. Ooh, and look at that. Our smash didn't kill the wolf like it did the others. So let's see. Defeat 2 gray wolves. Oh, and we got the counterattack skill as well now. Oh, and defense, too. So let's switch our skills around a bit and get what's feeling comfortable to me. We need to kill 1 more gray wolf. And then we'll try the counterattack skill this time. As you can see, it's a little bit different than the other ones, the other skill, windmill or anything else. That one you actually can stand still, and then when something attacks, you counterattack. It's kind of what counterattack sounds like. I opened the wrong thing. Ooh, the sheeps are annoying, just like in other video games. So we killed 2 gray wolves, so now we go back to Duncan again. Ooh, fledgling light. I'm glad to see you acclimating so well, Igneous Plume. You've done very well. My good friend Master 10 stopped by again while those wolves were giving you the old 1-2. He wanted to extend an offer to teach you more about combat. Just go to the bulletin board beside me if you'd like to enroll in his beginner battle class. If you take a look at the board and find yourself yearning for more peaceful ventures, return to me. I'll point you toward a few friends in town that will be happy to help you. Happy to have your help. Blah, 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 blah. We're level 5 now. Yep, we're level 5. We'll give the battle board a going. Calling all new blood. This is a message from Master 10, the combat aficionado. It's my duty as the most skilled person in all of Erinn to teach young adventurers the ways of battle. If you're interested, place your mark upon this board, or on this message. I will send an owl to accept your enrollment. Master 10. Let's place our mark. Then we talked to Duncan again. Have you signed up for the class, Igneous Plume? No. Master 10 is a bit of an odd duck, but he has plenty to teach. Just remember to take some time away from combat now and then. This world has far more to offer than scrapping with the local wildlife. There's farming, fishing, crafting, a whole world of meaningful activities to enrich your life. Besides, the Foamers aren't going anywhere so far as I can see. Don't you have a chat with Indelion at the church on the west side of town? I'd recommend a stop to smell the flowers along the way. They're a rare treat. Oh, I suppose I should give you the book. It will allow you to travel between Moongates and Mana Tunnel as you wish. It's quite magical. Well then, may the goddess forever... May the goddess favor your travels, my friend. I hope I get better at reading. And then we can complete the quest. Alright, so now we actually can start to choose. We've got the basics or life in Erinn, where the basics is complete beginner battle class, and life in Erinn is where we start going around and talking to people and learning some other things. Okay, so this is probably where we're going to call the first episode. We've still got a little bit more of the tutorial stuff, but we're not far until we actually start getting into stuff that actually goes along with the storyline. And we're slowly building the lure of what we're going to be working towards. And believe me, while it's kind of boring right now, it's going to get more interesting. Just hold out. But that's going to do it for me tonight, guys. And I want to thank you all for watching this video. Stick around for more. This series, I'm hoping to do it pretty regularly. And on that note, I will see you guys in the next one.